down here in this one, I like this one because it may not be clear to you, but this is the pit and this is the raised point. And what happens is the bubble moves around and then it puts a helical beam into the center of this peak as it drifts by. It like fires a helical beam. And I haven't actually shared these because I haven't had time, but I've actually got helixes going through the water. And so we'll come on to that. Now, here is the thing that I think most closely matches what you're seeing here. Okay, you've got your, let's bring up our contrast here again. We'll do that. So we've got our kind of hexagon here, which is raised in a trough. And then we have the pit, and here we have the cone, and then we have a pit in the top of the cone. And so this is kind of what you're seeing here in this optical microscopy image that I shared previously. And you can see it multiple times. So I like this shot because you've got the pit with the hexagon structure in the center, and that itself has a raised bit. And over here you've got the cone with the dimple in the top. The cone with this one's hexagon shaped, but it is fairly flat. This one is the pit with the raised bit in the center. Okay, and the hexagon shape around that's a little less obvious. This is the same kind of structure, but on a palladium coated steel vibrator plate from Riemann. And you can see the vortical structure here that we were talking about, and I talked about how that transmuted matter a number of times. And here is the same structure out of Alexander Parkhomov's 225-day reactor, but this in itself is from in my view, a magnetohydrodynamic structure, a kind of like eddy current type inspired structure rather than one that's come from a hydrodynamic structure. But the hydrodynamic structure, as I'm saying, and I think it'll become clearer, there is charge separation going on, and then you've got things spinning, and so that creates electric fields, and that creates some movement of material, and I think that's what causes what we see. So you can go and have a look at all these different experiments. In this frame here, you can see this is our cone, and this is our pit, and the vortex is going round into the center of the pit, and in this case, it's going round clockwise. It's going clockwise into the pit. In this one, this is the cone, and it's going anti-clockwise. Yeah, maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see it in a minute. There's actually a section that's cut off here in this frame here, and this is a cone that's cut off. Okay, this is from some other part in the material in the foil in the experiment. And so it's spinning around anti-clockwise this way, and this one in the pit is spinning around clockwise. I used a laser pointer to highlight the features in this one. And it's this kind of structure that you see here that was first picked up by David Boutelier in his experiment.